evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to GSN Sports and Talk. We are live on Facebook one more time. We're out at Smoothie King down here on Southwest 3rd Street. We've got the Bethany High School Pom team coming and visiting us today. We're here for an hour, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., and then John Hickman is on with football after that. But for us, 5921 Southwest 3rd Street is the location of this Smoothie King. 405-603-6992 is the number you should call. And if you're watching on our Facebook, you might see 3 boxes of pizza here and a tub of wings. All that is brought to us by Pizza Hut, our great friends back up there on the Expressway, 5565 Northwest Expressway. 405-722-2300 is the number to call there. Like I said, we're here with Bethany High School Pom, and I've got 2 guests sitting down with me. Ladies, if you would, please introduce yourself.
I'm Hallie. I'm a senior at Bethany High School.
I'm Molly. I'm a junior at Bethany High School.
Hallie and Molly, I like it. There we go. And Hallie, right off the bat, I just want to point out, I saw on the Facebook page about your all-state achievements. So I just want to congratulate you on that.
Thank you so much.
That is pretty impressive. We'll talk about that here in this segment. But, well, I've been looking forward to this one for a long time. We've been trying to get y'all on, looking eagerly to get to talk with another state champion caliber squad here. So I'm interested to hear about your season and all these competitions you go to. So, first off, just opening question, how did y'all get involved with Pom? Like, when did this start for y'all?
For me, I mean, I'm a little bit older than Molly, so I remember the Pom team was like a newer thing. We were transitioning into a new coach and then just a whole new team my freshman year. And I remember Miss Peralta, our coach, works at the ECC with my mom, which is the Early Childhood Center at Bethany. And she was like, Hallie needs to be on the Pom team. I need her. And I was like, me and my friend Lauren were like, oh, I don't know. Like, it was so interesting. But Peralta was like, yeah, I need them. We're starting a new squad. Like, it'll be so fun. And that's something I'd always wanted to do. I'd done Pom a little bit before, like All-Star, but I'd never been on a school team. So I was like, yeah, sure. So me and Lauren, like, went for it. And it's been so much fun ever since.
Yeah, and I had heard about Pom, and I was so excited to do it. And I knew Hallie before I tried out. So I was like, oh, let's try something new, because I'd never done Pom before, but I've done dance. So I was like, oh, let's try something new, and I'm so glad I did.
Because you mentioned you just did dance. Was that something you had done growing up? Or was that also
I've done it since I was 3. Yeah.
I hear that transitioned very well into Pom.
Yeah.
Does.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I might talk to Coach about that one a little bit. Talk about the specifics of it. But so would you say, well, I assume you've enjoyed it. You stuck with it all this time. But what would you say has been your most favorite part about it?
I'd say the people. Every year, the team has just gotten so fun, and all the people are just so funny, and I look forward to seeing them every day at school, and yeah.
Yeah, our team's very special. We don't have, like, any drama. We're all, like, good friends. We're all come from, like, different kind of, like, places in the school, so it's, like, really fun to, like, come together and meet different people, and we really go well together. It's so fun, and I'd say that's the best part, too.
Did you two do anything else in high school before joining Pom? Are there other activities you're doing afterwards?
I'm in a couple activities / clubs. I used to do orchestra when I was little, and I did choir and show choirs. I still do them. And I'm the publicist of Key Club and First Priority, and I'm in NHS, stuff like that. So, Molly?
Yeah, I also used to do orchestra. I quit when I was in 8th grade. But I'm also in NHS, and I'm going to be a track manager this year.
So very active outside of it. I like to hear that. Yeah, I did marching band when I was in the orchestra. So what instruments did y'all play?
I played the viola for 6 years.
I did violin.
Okay. I like it. My sister played violin. But no, I was a percussionist. I wasn't smooth enough, on the strings. I'd hit stuff. No, I'm really glad that y'all do that. That actually sounds really awesome. I'll have to turn out for a performance sometime. So, in just a couple weeks, I believe, the All-State members go to Tulsa to perform. So tell me a little bit about what that performance is and the path leading up.
So, the All-State auditions, we had to send in a video. They gave us kind of a dance that we had to learn and submit to their the competition. And so it's made up of a couple different dance styles. We had to do pom, jazz, kick, and hip hop, all in this like one video. And so they scored us, and cool enough, I actually got to make the team. So I'm really excited. I get to go down when we compete, honestly, in a couple of weeks, and I get to perform the dance and have a little special moment with all the other All-State dancers. So super cool.
That's pretty cool. We're rooting for you. Sure, you do great out there.
Thanks.
Nice trip out to Tulsa. That's not so dry.
Yeah, it's super fun.
So, what is the longest trip y'all would take?
Probably around like 2 hours for a football or basketball game.
Yeah, wherever we go. I think where's the furthest we've gone? Medill,
maybe.
No
Or
place.
I don't know, random towns super far away for like basketball and football games.
You guys go to every game then?
For football, yes, we do most, yes, but basketball we like split half with cheer. So
Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
yeah,
So pom and cheer in a lot of ways will go hand in hand. So
yeah.
I'm honestly on a different segment. I'm going to ask about that too. So we're kind of hitting everything I want to talk about. How cool is it just getting to do this and be out there with cheer, out there supporting all the different teams, and get to see all the people in the crowd? Like, just as you know, as an environment, how cool is it to be doing pom, be out on the floor?
Got it.
It's really fun. I like getting to see all the different things that happen, especially football games. They're my favorite. And I love getting to share the sidelines with cheer, and it's just so fun. They're my favorite part of the week.
Yeah, I feel like if I wasn't on pom, I wouldn't have been like forced to go to see all these many things, like go to all the football games and all the basketball games and be a part of like all the assemblies. So pom's giving me the opportunity to like really see all the sides of our school. So I like that a lot.
Do you ever go to like a football and a basketball game and you're like, I could look at that today. What are we doing?
Sometimes we like joke. We're like, put me in coach. Like, we got this.
I believe it. I believe you too. All right. Earlier this month, we'll talk about this before we send this to the break. There were both the cheer and pom state showings at the high school, and then crossing was that competition on the 8th. Tell me a little bit about how those went to people that came out of the performance.
Yeah, so for our showing, for pom and cheer, it's mostly just like friends and families or people who can't like come to the actual competition because it's usually like on a weekend or during school. Usually a bunch of my extended family comes, like if we can't make it to the competition, it's a good way to like show people what we've been working on and how we're doing. Yeah, Molly.
My grandparents came and they weren't able to come to our competition. So I was really excited to see them there, and it was fun. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's also a good opportunity to like get our jitters out and like actually perform for a crowd before we go and compete. So that's super nice.
Yeah, I assume the cross company went well.
Yeah, it went pretty well. We did really well. This is probably the best we've ever danced.
Yeah.
Thing I see on social media is like, hey, pom team is legit. Must be doing really well out there. All right, well, thank you both for coming on. We're actually set up on the end of our third segment. Make sure you get yourself some more food and grab a smoothie while you're here. They are really good. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, folks, we are live at Smoothie King down here on Southwest 3rd Street in Oklahoma City. This is 5921 Southwest 3rd, 405-603-6992 as the girls are getting the photo shoot right there. I like that. Stop by here until 7 p.m. and you might see us down here for both the pom and the football coaches show. And make sure you can get some smoothies as well. And thanks to Pizza Hut for doing their thing and helping supply the food tonight. We'll be back after this commercial break. Don't go anywhere. More segments coming at you.
We are Integrity Heating, Air, and Plumbing, in business for over 40 years. We've provided top-notch service for every company and residential home in the area. Let's take a look inside and let you meet some people.
Hey, Blaine. Good morning. Here we have a part of our call center. This is Tina. That's Gabby. That's our general manager, BJ. Our office hours are from 7:30 to 7:30, Monday through Friday, and we do heating and air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. Give us a call. We always have specials. Our number one priority is your family constant comfort and convenience. We offer 24-hour service.
And in order for us to do that, we fully stock everything here at our warehouse, whether it's commercial or residential. We offer plumbing, heating and air, and electrical full services. All of our guys are licensed, we're bonded and insured.
Here at Integrity, we offer senior discounts, military discounts, and public service discounts.
You worked hard for us, so let us work hard for you.
Yeah, go Broncos.
Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's does. Come by Zaxby's Chicken Fingers and Buffalo Wings at 5859 Northwest Expressway and find out why Zaxby's is Oklahoma's go-to for great chicken meals. Zaxby's has the chicken fingers, the sandwiches, the wings, and the sauce that will leave your mouth watering. Now with the all-new lemon pepper line of meals. Late Night Zax introduces the Zappetizer Trio and keeps the drive-thru open after 8 p.m. So use the Zaxby's app to earn rewards and remember that Zaxby's will cater your event. Head to 5859 Northwest Expressway or call 405-603-8190 to make your Zaxby's order now. 405-603-8190. Zaxby's.
Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home with a $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with a selection of just about everything with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999 and coyotepond.com.
Right here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk, live on Facebook and online with the Bethany High School Pom Coaches Show. 2 more guests now with us. But first, got to remind you, we're at Smoothie King, 5921 Southwest 3rd Street. Take a peek at their menu up there. They've got Get This Smoothies, Be Well, Feel Energized, stuff to help you manage your weight, or if you just want a treat, something nice to eat, they've got that as well. I was just talking in break. I personally recommend anything strawberry up there. My guarantee, if you will. So stop by Smoothie King and get something. But if you don't want smoothies, Pizza Hut is a great way to go as well. 5565 Northwest Expressway. We've got a bunch of pepperoni pizzas here and some honey barbecue wings. Call 405-722-2300 and put in your order. Take it out delivery. They do it both. And they've got a bunch of different desserts and sides and everything as well. So thanks to Pizza Hut. But now, our 2 new guests, if you would, please introduce yourself.
I'm Addie, and I'm a junior.
I'm Sloan, and I'm a sophomore.
All right, thank you both for sitting down. Hope you aren't as nervous as they were. Excellent. So you got the benefit of hearing how one of them went before you came up. Well, all right, as we get into it, I'll ask you one of the same questions. How did you both get started with Pom?
Do you want to go first?
Sure. I've always danced. I've danced since I was little, and I had a lot of friends like at dance studios looking up at the older girls who always did like Pom stuff at their high school. So once I got into high school, I heard like, oh, Pom tryouts. And one of my friends wanted to try out. And I was like, that sounds like fun. I'll try out. So here I am.
I actually never did dance. I started out as a cheerleader at a small school, and I always knew I wanted to do dance eventually going into high school. And I knew that there was a team on Bethany that I wanted to try out for. And I knew that I would always wanted to try out for it. So I eventually tried out for it and I made it, and I was really excited. So yeah. And I love it. So it's amazing.
Oh, a little bit of background in dance. It's not the first time we've heard that too. I just found out just like 15 minutes ago that there are different styles of dance. Didn't know that. So I learned something new here too. What would you say is your favorite style of dance routine that you do?
My favorite, I've always loved hip hop, and now that I've started Pom, Pom's one of my favorites also.
I love Pom, and I also love hip hop, but sometimes I struggle with learning it.
Tell me a little bit about what a hip hop portion would look like. Like, where do you, what are the moves you would do, right? What's the tempo feel like?
Hip hop is a lot it's not like a set style. You can kind of do a little bit of whatever you want. It's not super technical, and you kind of just, hip hop's just a lot of fun because there's not a lot of set movements that you have to have perfect technique on. It's a lot of just I think this looks cool, let's do it. And it's a lot of fun.
Sometimes I feel like it's very flowy and you can just kind of do whatever you want. A little bit, yeah.
That does sound pretty good. That sounds pretty cool. As we get back here, I asked a little bit about your favorite method dance, but did you have a favorite competition this year? One where you felt like you got to do everything you wanted to do and it went really well?
I'm really excited for our competition that's coming up in December because we get to compete like our game day again, which is our like pom routine, but then we also get to compete a separate routine, which is like it has a jazz and a hip hop and a kick section and a pom section. So we get to do like a little bit of all of it in the one routine, and that's probably my favorite.
I'm excited for the same competition because we get to do it, all the, yeah,
You just described me as got me.
yeah, I'm excited.
So when these competitions are set up, you've had two different aspects to it. Like, what is the difference in going from the first to the second? Is there a pretty big jump between them, or is it pretty similar at the end of the day?
Wait.
Yes, but no. Like when you're at a competition, you get to watch. Like there's a lot of times where we'll get to watch other routines before we go or after we go. And sometimes watching, I feel like helps me like switch styles. So like we'll do our game day routine and I'll be like dialed in on game day, but then I'll watch another team do their mix or their jazz and then I'll see that and then like it kind of helps me transition into the next.
Makes sense. That makes sense. It's a good answer. Good answer. Now, so there's your favorite. And you've got the competition to look for. What was the silliest one you ever did? This question I got posed to me earlier before coming down here. Was there one you remember like that was the dumbest one we ever did? One that you just have to look back and laugh at?
Nothing with pom. I've definitely done stuff with the dance as a child that I look back on. I'm like, wow, what was I doing? But like since pom, we've done a bunch of cool stuff.
I didn't really do dance when I was little, so I don't have anything to look back on.
That was a good answer. All right, so doing all those different styles, it obviously takes a lot of time. So what does a day of practice look like for you?
A day of practice, we walk in and we do whatever routine that we are practicing for like the next upcoming one we're performing. So the last one that we performed was game day. So we would come in and perform game day throughout that entire week. And sometimes we will switch it up, but yeah.
Is it super fast paced, intensive stuff, or do you really get to take your time and work out every little bit?
It depends on the practice.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of practices where like especially towards the beginning when we're working on like memorizing the routine, we just like do the same thing over and over and over again until we like finally really know it. But once it gets like closer to competition, it's a lot slower and we go through and like nitpick every tiny detail. So I feel like it's a mix of all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the way you guys describe this, I'm hearing a lot of similarities to marketing. It's kind of the same way. You have to spend a lot of time learning, and then you can really hammer it home. Now, you guys got to be pretty precise when you mentioned the difference in hip hop not having to be. When you're working on precision, tell me a little bit about how you really refine that as individuals as a team.
Our coach, she will go in and clean everything up, and it takes a very long time, but at the end of the day, it's very clean and it looks really good. But yeah, it's a process and it looks good. It's a process.
I'll just go with good answer today. I understand what you mean perfectly. All right, so you still got a big competition coming up, but what so far would you say is your favorite memory?
Our competition we're about to come up to, but that competition last year was like we had done game day as a team, but that's just like a 1 day thing. That would have been my first overnight like stay like competition with the team and it was just so much fun.
I feel like my first time that I went to competition, like it was just like I don't know, like it was my first time doing competition, so I just remember it very vividly. So
I mean, what was that like going? Do you remember that first one so vividly, like butterflies in the stomach?
yeah, it was really scary, but it was very fun though at the same time. And yeah, I just really enjoyed it. So
yeah. I'll never forget the first time.
No, I will never forget.
Gotcha. Let's see if I can find one more good question for you here before we head to break. if you were going to give advice to a younger person coming up through what kind of advice would you give them? Would it be something about approaching the season or something technical? Where would you go there?
Something I definitely have to say is like that we need I definitely needed to hear that I needed to stop comparing myself to others. Like all you can really do is compare yourself to yourself and try and get better from where you personally are. And I think that's something that like if I would have known that a little younger, I would have like definitely had more fun and just been able to enjoy it while improving and not have as much pressure on it.
I actually agree with Sloan. I agree, don't compare yourself with others and just work on yourself so you can improve.
That's good advice. That's good advice. Everybody watching on the Facebook and online, I hope you heard that. I mean, they say comparisons to people all joy, right? I mean, y'all hit the nail on the head with that one. Well, thank you both for sitting down with me. I know it feels pretty short, but we got to go back to commercial break. Same thing, grab a smoothie, grab some more pizza. It's all there for y'all. So. We're at Smoothie King, everybody listening, 5921 Southwest 3rd Street here in Oklahoma City, right here by the highway in this major shopping center. Stop by, it's a great location, 405-603-6992. Of course, Pizza Hut, we talked about them plenty, but pizzas, calzones, salads, and the wings and much, much more up there at 5565 Northwest Expressway. We'll be back after this commercial break, so don't go anywhere. We still got a whole second half and at least one more segment before the football guys start getting here, and we got to transition over.
Hey, we are out here on the main street of America. I stopped by Gold Shop Custom Jewelers at 7005 Northwest 50th. They customize jewelry, and of course they repair jewelry. They have gold, diamonds, gemstones, serving Bethany for 30 years. And of course, Gold Shop Custom Jewelers wants to thank you for your business and imagination. Gold Shop Family Jewelers in Bethany, serving Bethany for 30 years. Call them at 405-789-2919.
Stan's Plumbing is your locally owned full-service licensed and bonded plumbing company proudly serving the Oklahoma City Metro for over 30 years. Stan's provides all types of plumbing services like faucet and toilet repairs, sewer repair and trenchless pipe replacement, water heater repair and installation, both tank and tankless, plus drain cleaning and jetting. All plumbers arrive with fully stocked trucks and can resolve your plumbing problems in a timely manner. Since 1988, Stan's Plumbing has held itself to a higher standard in plumbing. Call 405-721-5100 to schedule your appointment. Stan's Plumbing, Valley Service in a dirty business. 405-721-5100.
Lilygrass Flowers and Decor is rooted in rich history dating back to 1979 in the precious memory of Flowers by Roy. Alicia Rankins and staff have carried the commitment to only offer the finest, unique floral arrangements with same-day delivery locally and nationally. What you envision, we make reality at Lilygrass Flowers and Decor, 7101 Northwest Expressway. Call Lilygrass Flowers and Decor at 721-1813 and begin a new memory.
John Campbell is your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414.
Welcome you back, folks. Here at Smoothie King in Oklahoma City. We're live with Bethany High School Pom Coach Show. Got two more guests in now. One repeat, one new guest here. Got the head coach of Pom coming on next. But again, we're at Smoothie King. Thanks to the friendly people here who have helped hook us up. 5921 Southwest 3rd Street. Hey, on Fridays, you can get a 32-ounce cup, or excuse me, no, it's a 44-ounce cup for the price of a 32-ounce cup. There you go. So that's a good reason to stop by later this week before you head out to playoff football. Bethany's season unfortunately over, but we got basketball on the horizon coming the 2nd of December. We'll be out there broadcasting all those games. But as we sit back down, again, a repeat guest and a new one. So, Coach, I'll let you introduce yourself.
I'm Jade Peralta, and I'm the Bethany High School Pom head coach.
Holly, thank you for sitting back down. All right, so on this segment, Coach, I want to start with you first. I've asked all the girls about how they got started. How did you get started here at Bethany or with Pom?
Well, I was on Pom in high school, and I did dance, and then I tried out for OSU Pom. I didn't make it, and then I kind of just stopped dance altogether and just focused on school. And then when I got the job at Bethany, I just remember being like, I could totally like be the pom coach, but there was a coach at the time, and it like really like all like fell into my lap. Like she kind of just decided to not do it anymore. And I just went to the athletic director at the time and I was like, I think I could do this. And so it worked out. And then like she said, I started recruiting immediately. Like, come on, let's do this. And, but yeah, that's how I got started. It's kind of crazy. I'm a pre-K teacher's assistant at the ECC. And so my schedule, like, honestly, the time that the gym was available where we could have a space and like my work schedule, like it like just worked out absolutely perfectly. Like it's almost like, it's kind of crazy to think about. It was meant to be.
Yeah,
I think so.
Also, teaming up with Bucks.
Yes, this is her. Mrs. Buxton is my assistant, and she just started this year. I kind of recruited her too. Her daughter is as a freshman on the team, and so I'm like, hey, let's do like you get to do all the things with us. So yeah, she's helping me out. It's been a great thing for me to have somebody help me because I was doing it by myself for the past 3 years. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a load off your shoulders.
yes, definitely having someone there is nice.
Captain of the Pom team. So tell me a little bit about how the coaches have really worked with you this year in that leadership role, and then with the team as a whole. Like, how do they approach in the practice?
Well, sometimes the first thing that comes to my mind is when Miss Peralta has caught up or something at the ECC and she's like, go ahead and start practice, like stretch them. Usually I lead a team stretch and like make them warm up a little bit and I'll like start maybe practicing some cheers or whatever we're working on. I just kind of get it started and help the girls out however they need. Yeah.
That's a lot of faith and trust.
Yes.
Good. That's good. And when you're getting into practices, they've said a little bit about how the practices go, but do you have a specific skill you always want to work on day in, day out? Is there a little bit of a routine there?
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning of the school year, it all honestly just depends. Like, we really focus on our performances because we have a lot. Like, we like to perform a lot. We want to perform at all of our pep assemblies, homecoming, the first assembly. We want to perform at our half times at the football game. So we kind of focus on that. And then I like to work on skills, but we have just a short amount of time in the middle of the day. And so we do a lot of our competition and performance stuff at first. But like today, we got to work on skills. We're not slowing down too much, but we have our competition coming up, but we still got to do a little bit of like our routine of stretch, skills, turns, leaps, all the things that we do as dancers. And then we worked on basketball cheers because that's coming up too. And we've got a pretty good amount of rookie girls who need to get the basketball cheers memorized.
Would you say you like the football or the basketball game more than you?
A lot of the girls like basketball more, and I love basketball. It's super fun, but football is my favorite. I love football. I understand it more than basketball, I think, and being on the field, and I don't know, I feel like I get to see my friends more in like the stands, and I have some friends on the football team and stuff like that, or the cheer team and the trainers. I have a lot of friends there, so it's just like I feel like a bigger place with more people. I don't know, and it's just like fall, getting into school. It's super exciting.
Friday Night Lights.
Yes, Friday Night Lights. I mean, of course.
Yeah.
That's like it.
Are you asking me too?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no offense. I love football, but I think basketball is so fun. It's fast paced. Like we're right there. Like, the girls are more visible, and so you get to see them. I just love basketball season, but I love Friday Night Lights too. It's hard for me to pick. So sorry, coaches. I love both sports. We love supporting both sports. We really do. My girls, we like love both seasons. Like I'm just really grateful. Like they're enthusiastic about both, like supporting both teams. They really are. They love going to all the things. I have girls that have like sometimes if I'm like, you're not all gonna go, they're like, we want to go. Like so it's really cool to have that kind of spirit.
That eagerness sounds good.
Yeah.
As we circle back to this upcoming competition, is there going to be a message you send to the team, a theme you coach per se?
I don't know.
Okay, I have a lot of things in my brain, but I'm not sure yet, and I don't want to reveal
Oh, I see.
I don't really want to reveal my pep talk just yet. But honestly, it's just like I think what I would say right now is just like to trust your teammates and believe in yourself and believe that the work that we put in will do what it needs to do. So
Faith and fundamentals.
Yep.
Speaking of fundamentals, we mentioned a little bit of the turns and the flips and whatnot.
Yes.
So Tell me a little bit
This
about different techniques that go into a pom.
Okay, a palm routine? Sure. Okay.
Or just he means like you mean like palm, like just our dance routine, or just like a specific style, or what do you mean?
Say in general.
In general. Okay, like what do we do?
There's such a base to dance. Like you have to start like I started at such a young age. I started when I was 3 years old. So the fundamentals come a lot easier to me because they were drilled into my brain. But just the technique we have to work on, it's a lot harder than most people seem. Like say a double turn, which is kind of like one of the base things that we have to do for pom, is there's so many steps to it. You have to have the right posture. You have to look at the same place. You have to be super strong. We do a lot of abs and like workouts for our ankles so we don't fall out of our turns. So it's just so many things that go into like even a turn or I don't know, technique is just such a broad like it's base of dance. So there's so much that goes into it.
It's more athleticism than people
Yes.
notice. Like it's an art, but there's also like a athleticism to it.
Yeah, we make it look easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
I believe that as someone with 2 left feet, I understand perfectly the dance myself. But it does sound very impressive. Like,
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to this upcoming competition as much as the girls are?
Yeah, I am. I think it's my favorite because we stay in a hotel and we get to go and we have girls who do solos, and just this year we're taking an ensemble, which is like 4 girls only. So I'm excited about doing that. We're like kind of adding something new. We've kind of done something new every year, and so it's just really cool. I just love the camaraderie my girls have, like just the hotel and the nights and the dinners, and obviously the competition is fun too, but just getting to do it together, like it's so fun. Like nothing compares, I would say. I love game day competition, but like they said, it's one day, we show up, we warm up, we go, we leave, it's just, but this is a whole different thing. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
That's awesome. And 4 days ago, I believe, it was posted that y'all were recognized as the academic team day.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that award.
So, basically I just as a coach enter in like my team's GPAs, and I kind of like suspected that we could have a chance because we have all really high GPAs. Almost all 4.0s, to be honest with you. Only a few and they're really close. And so I was like, wow. And even the counselor was like, you got a bunch of smarties. I was like, I know. And so,
I'll get it from you.
yeah, I can take 0 credit. They like work really hard in the classroom. I can take some credit for maybe the routines or the music or whatever I'm contributing to their dance, but they definitely get the credit for working hard in the classroom. And they're all involved in other things. They're all doing all like really cool stuff and making good grades and cheering at we are busy all the time. Practicing on the weekends. They are all in dance outside of school, or they're like CB Tech. Like we've got girls like doing all kinds of stuff, all different things, and for them to still maintain a 4.0 and work hard in the classroom, it just says a lot about their character and who they are. So I'm really proud that they received that.
Clearly, that shines through right there in that answer. All right, let me see. We've got a little bit more time here. For those who were wondering who we were waving at, our football host, John Hickman, just showed up. We'll be getting ready for the football show here shortly. But so you've got these big competitions coming up. You've got your goals for those. You've been winning awards here all state and doing all this different stuff. But as a program coach, where would you like to see this team elevate to in the future? What's a future goal for?
I think that a goal that I think we would all say is that like this year, unfortunately, we didn't advance to state. We did last year. I think I want to get these girls to the place where they're making it to state. They're making it into the finals. They're in prelims, they get to the finals. I think just like building the program in like the dancers, like the number of dancers. Yeah, I mean, honestly, we've done that every year. Like every year, like we have improved, we've grown in our numbers. Like I think we started off with 9. I think I recruited like 9 girls. And then now this year we had 17. And so, and with a small school sharing talents, like these kids are involved in everything because we have to share. Like I can't just, they can't just do pom, like they're in a million other things. So I think like just to continue to get better and, show people like that like what we're made of, I guess. I don't know. Like they're amazing girls and they work so hard, and like I'm ready to see that. But honestly, like even if we never got to those places, like they've just they impress me every day. So
We just talked about the team goal, but did you have a personal goal this year or a personal goal maybe after this you're looking forward to hitting?
Yes. So, I'm actually looking to be on pom teams in college, and it was really cool, like being captain this year and like leading the squad. I get to use those abilities more and kind of see what it be on this team for 4 years gives me very good opportunities to go see other places and put my name out there, so I can like be on a dance team in college. Yeah, so I'm actually looking at. I got accepted or recruited for a team, and I'm looking for a couple more. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, being on the pom team has just been super helpful to my knowledge of pom itself. But yeah, I don't know. Pretty
I'm
good.
sure that will go great for you.
She.
Sure that will go great for all of what y'all want to try.
Yes.
All right, well, we are coming up on the end of this segment. We got to end ours a little bit early, unfortunately. Coach, I got one last question for you. How can people get involved in pom? How can they support, maybe get their own, get involved?
So we usually have tryouts about April, May, beginning of May. We'll have tryouts, and we also host a pom prep clinic. It'll probably be in January or February, where even middle school, because I'm also the middle school pom coach. So like middle schoolers and high schoolers can come. I'll have my seniors like lead them and like walk them through, like talk about what it takes to be on pom. But yeah, just like check out the pom prep clinic coming up like in after Christmas break, and then we have tryouts in April or May. I don't have the exact date set, but yeah.
I didn't even mention middle school. That could be a whole nother show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we got to end off our show here a little bit early. We got to get on to football. Thank you so much for sitting back down, for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for reaching out. Thanks for having us.
And thank you for all you creation. Good. All right, folks. Well, we have been live from Smoothie King down here in Oklahoma City, 5921 Southwest 3rd Street. You're going to hear about them plenty more times tonight as we got football on after this. 405-603-6992 for Smoothie King, 405-722-2300 for Pizza Hut. We're going to take a break, but we'll be back shortly, so don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Bethany High School Coaches Shows on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk.